My child, pause just for a moment. Something very important is happening right now. A gentle whisper has been circling around your name since yesterday. It's not just any whisper, it's your mom. She's been trying so hard to reach you. She's been near, watching over you, calling in dreams, flickering candles, and even in that breeze you felt last night. That wasn't your imagination. That was her. She said your name, and heaven heard. So did I. I'm Archangel Michael, sent by God, to give you something meant just for you. If you're reading this, it means the message finally reached your heart. Please don't ignore it. You've passed by signs before. Your mom is begging, don't let this be another one. She wants to tell you something that could bring peace to your soul, but you have to stay with me until the very end. Before we go on, she asked me to say one more thing: subscribe. Not for me. Not even for Michael. But for her. She wants you to hear the next message when it comes, because it will be even more urgent. She believes in miracles. If you believe too, you'll want to hear what's coming next. Now listen closely. She's been trying to say something since yesterday. You've felt off lately, haven't you? Like something in your spirit isn't settled. It's not your fault. It's the weight of unspoken love, maybe guilt or regret. Something you wish you could have said but didn't. Here's the beautiful part: she heard it anyway. Even if you only thought it silently, she heard it. Every single word. Your mom didn't leave without loving you deeply. In fact, her love has only grown stronger since she went to heaven. She's been given this gift, to speak to you now, in this moment. This message isn't a coincidence. It's not just another video. It's a divine meeting. You were meant to find this. Wondering why you couldn't look away from this message? Why you felt drawn in? Your soul recognized her voice before your mind could. She wants you to know, I never left. She was there in your hardest nights. Remember when you cried and whispered, I miss you? She heard it. She was next to you. That chill you felt? That was her. Her hug. You've been wondering if she's at peace. If she saw how hard you tried to make her proud. The answer is yes. A big, overwhelming, heaven-filled yes. She saw. She sees. And she knows. She wants you to stop beating yourself up for what you didn't say or do. She says you were more than enough. You were her blessing. Please don't ever think your love went unnoticed. Every phone call, every prayer, every quiet memory, you gave her joy. Even your pain now, she feels it, and she wants you to release it. She doesn't want to enjoy heaven while you carry sorrow. She has one urgent warning: someone close to you is pretending to care, but they're draining you. She felt it before you did. That unease when certain people smile but your chest feels tight, it's not just a feeling. That's her protecting you. She's been sending warnings. Now she's shouting it through me, Step back from those who dim your light. You're entering a powerful spiritual season. A doorway is opening. And what happens next depends on the choices you make now. She says believe in your light. Not guilt. Not fear. But love, the same love she always gave you. Here's something amazing. She says something you wished for as a child is coming back. A long-lost hope is returning. She whispered your wish to heaven and is doing all she can to bring it to life. But you can't give up now. You're closer than ever. Don't walk away seconds before the blessing arrives. Someone else in heaven is with her right now. Someone unexpected. They've stayed silent until now. But they asked your mother to speak first because her voice brings comfort. And now they're stepping forward. Michael is holding the veil open. They say, you didn't fail me. You didn't let me down. You were one of the best parts of my life. You gave them peace, even when you had none. And now they want to return that gift. But there's a warning. You've been doubting yourself. You've been listening to lies that say you're not enough. Those voices aren't real. Michael says block them out now. Your mom is upset about how you've been talking to yourself. She says if you could see yourself through her eyes, you'd never call yourself broken again. She calls you radiant, sacred, chosen. You've been through so much, but your soul still shines. Do you realize how strong that is? People tried to break you, but you're still here. Breathing. Loving. Listening. That's not weakness. That's pure divine strength. Now listen to something even holier. She says, I visit their dreams, but they forget. I kissed their forehead last week. I've never stopped hugging their soul. You thought you were imagining it, the perfume, the peace, the song that brought sudden tears. That was her. She's been trying to break through. This is her moment. Her breakthrough. She asks you to write a letter. Yes, a real one. Say everything you never got to say. Fold it. Sleep with it under your pillow. She promises she'll read it tonight. Michael confirms it. This isn't just pretty words, it's real. Soul to soul. Earth to heaven. God allows this when the heart is open. And your heart is open now. You've been feeling like no one gets you. Like no one sees the pain behind your smile. But your mom does. She says, stop pretending everything's okay. Cry if you need to. There's healing in those tears. That's how she'll hold you. That's how she'll speak. And she says something that made even Michael stop and listen. They think they're alone, but I'm about to prove otherwise. Within the next 9 days, a miracle is coming. Something unexpected. A divine sign that will stop you in your tracks. But it'll only come if you stay open to this message. That's why you couldn't scroll past. This was always meant for you. You made a promise before you were born to listen when the time came. That time is now. She says, forgive yourself. You've been punishing yourself for things you couldn't control. Stop. You were only human. Doing your best. She never blamed you. So why do you? Now's the moment healing begins. Right here. Right now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel her. She's smiling. And she says one more thing. Check under your bed or inside that old box you haven't opened in years. There's something there that still holds her energy. A letter. A picture. A tiny gift. Something small but sacred. She's been pouring her love into it, waiting for you to find it again. And this is the moment. In the next 3 days, heaven is working around you. Not behind your back, but for your protection. Something is coming. Big. Special. Meant only for you. But not everyone will be happy. Someone in your life pretends to support you, but they don't. You've felt it. That strange tension. Don't ignore it again. Your mom says protect your peace. Don't explain your blessings. Don't shrink for anyone. The miracle coming isn't small. It'll shock you. She's bringing it. With your name on it. Sealed by heaven. But don't go back to the people who broke you. Or it could delay the blessing. She says the moment you choose peace fully, everything will change. And now, something sacred. Your mother says she's visiting tonight. Around 3:17 a.m. Even if you're asleep, she'll be there. You might wake up feeling warm or in tears or from a dream that feels too real. That's her. The sign. Don't ignore it. If you want to prepare, place a glass of water near your bed. Light a small candle in your heart. Say her name. Say you're ready. That's all she needs. She says, I didn't die. I became the wind that loves you. The sun that kisses your face. The moon that guards your night. The silence that hugs your soul. I became eternal for you. You haven't lost her. You're just learning to feel her in new ways. And now, it's your turn. Write her that letter tonight. Say everything. She just wants your heart. That's all she's ever wanted. She will be there to receive it. And after that, watch what changes. Doors will open. Pain will ease. Answers will come. Dreams will return. Your name will be spoken in rooms you haven't even walked into. And your heart will feel something it's been missing, a mother's hug. Michael has one last message. Your mom is proud of you. Even in the moments when you weren't proud of yourself. She never stopped loving you. Not for one single second. If you feel her presence right now, even a little, subscribe. Not for numbers, but as a yes to healing. A yes to hearing her again. A yes to the miracles she's sending your way. Because this isn't the end. It's only the beginning. And she will be with you tonight. God said, yes. And just like that, heaven started moving. Angels have been placed around you for the week ahead. You might feel a sudden warmth, a tingling in your hands, or even goosebumps with no reason. That's not your imagination. That's their touch. That's your mother, your protector, letting you know you are not alone. There's something else she asked me to pass on. She says you've been holding in too much. You've become too used to saying, I'm fine, when you're not. You've been pretending to be strong for everyone around you, but she sees through it. She sees the tears you hide, the moments you break when no one's watching, and the weight you carry silently. She says you don't have to do that anymore. You're allowed to let go. You're allowed to breathe. You're allowed to be honest with yourself. And right now, as you hear these words, something is shifting in your heart. It's not just emotion, it's her presence. Her love is still wrapped around your soul. She's never let go of you. Not when you were angry. Not when you were lost. Not even on your worst days. She's been there through it all, and she's here now, reaching through time and space, just to remind you how deeply, how unshakably, she loves you. She told Archangel Michael that you've been doubting whether you'll ever be truly happy again. Whether joy will ever return to your life in the same way. And she smiled when she said this. She said, tell them it's already on the way. The laughter, the healing, the unexpected moment of peace, it's coming. You don't have to fight for it. Just open your heart and allow it. You deserve it. You always have. But she also gave one final warning. She says to be careful in the days ahead. Someone close to you doesn't truly support your light. This person might smile to your face, but your spirit feels uneasy around them. Trust that feeling. That's not paranoia. That's divine protection. You've outgrown certain energies, and the next part of your journey is too sacred to be shared with just anyone. She wants you to protect your peace like it's sacred, because it is. She says your light is rare, and not everyone is meant to walk beside you forever. Let go of what feels heavy. Don't feel guilty about putting yourself first. That's not selfish. That's survival. That's healing. In the next 3 days, she says you'll notice a sign. It might be a feather. A song. A number that keeps repeating. A moment that feels too perfect to be random. That's her. That's her whispering, see? I'm still here. When it comes, don't question it. Just receive it. It's her gift to you, a reminder that she's closer than ever. And then she said something that brought tears to even the angels. She said, tell them I watch them sleep. I still tuck them in at night. I still lean in and kiss their forehead when no one's looking. You may have felt it, that unexpected warmth before sleep, that tear rolling down your cheek in the dark. That's her love. That's how she holds you now. She wants you to do something tonight. Before bed, light a candle or just close your eyes and think of her. Say her name. Tell her you're ready to hear from her again. And then, write her a letter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to make sense. Just write from the heart. Tell her the truth. Fold it and place it under your pillow. She promises to read it while you sleep. And if you feel warmth in your room tonight, or if you wake up with tears in your eyes or peace in your chest, that's her. That's her spirit gently brushing against yours. That's your mother loving you in the way only she can. Heaven made room for that connection, a direct line from your soul to hers. She also says that there's something you've been asking for. Something you've whispered in your thoughts but haven't told anyone. She heard it. And she's already passed the message to heaven. Your name has been placed in the divine flow. What you've been hoping for is in motion. But you must stay ready. Don't return to old habits. Don't let old pain distract you. The blessing is fragile right now, and it needs your trust to arrive fully. Your mother also said this: tell them they're not broken. They're becoming. You've been going through so much growth, so much shedding. That's why it's been so painful. You're not falling apart, you're evolving into who you were always meant to be. Into the version of yourself she saw even when you couldn't. And she's so proud. You'll soon notice your energy change. You'll start to feel lighter. You'll catch yourself smiling without reason. You'll have moments where you feel her with you, and in those moments, speak to her. She's listening. Always. Before she left, she wrapped something invisible around you, a shield of grace. It will protect you from the negativity that tries to sneak in. But she says you have to protect your peace too. No more settling. No more pretending. No more staying where you're not valued. The season you're walking into is not about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about joy. About healing. About receiving the love you've always given so freely to others. And your mother will be there for every part of it. She'll show up in ways that only you will understand, because the bond between you is too deep to ever break. She ended with a soft whisper. One last line that made all of heaven pause. She said, tell them, I didn't leave. I just changed shapes. I became the breeze, the light, the music, the quiet comfort in the night. I became everything they needed me to be, so they would never feel alone. So tonight, speak her name. Light that candle. Write that letter. And when you feel her near, don't be afraid. That's her love. That's her miracle. That's her keeping her promise. This isn't the end, my dear one. It's the beginning of something holy. And she'll be with you, every step of the way.